Holla back, youngin'. Holla back. Holla back, youngin'.
All right, tacos at the park today. Boss, how are those tacos tasting? So good. I got Boss and Jade with me at work today. Jade, how's your food?
Yeah.
You crushing that tamale? All right. So we got a call from our builder saying that, you know, we got the permit square, and he's not sure if the, oh, the timing. Look at that. That's my builder right there. Oh man. Hey Scott. That's fabulous. All right, thanks for the update, Scott. We'll see ya. Woo! All right, so they met at the lot. He looked at it. He said, yeah, let me get my machinery. This is Luis, the excavator. Let me get my machinery up there this afternoon. And tomorrow, between 10:30 and 11, will kind of be the start time for breaking ground. So we'll definitely get all the kids out there tomorrow and make sure that we are there for breaking ground. That's so exciting.
Nuts.
Nuts. I think those are pits from like maybe a peach.
Probably. And I got it with a snail shell.
What'd you get?
Snail.
A snail shell? All right, so Mandy and the kids just picked me up from work because we're breaking ground today! Woohoo!
Yes.
Today's the day we're actually breaking ground, and we're heading out there so we can be part of that process. We're super stoked, right babe?
So excited.
So I just got a call from our builder Scott. He asked if we were coming out because he said, hey, the excavators are here, they're ready to go, and we are just like 4 or 5 minutes away from our house. And so I said, yeah, we're right around the corner, so we're about to arrive and get this party started.
Scott is his name, the one that's helping us build our house. I was saying, if Scott watches our video, he's gonna think this is so funny. We're talking about him in our videos.
We got to that age with our youngest, the age where they begin baking like they're asleep. It's
Bacon?
such a fun.
What are you doing, you silly girl? Oh, Mammy's
Really?
sleeping. She's so tired.
Really? I think Mammy's sleeping.
There's the first scoop. He didn't even wait for us. Come on, Luis. The kids are breaking ground here. Good job, Jade. All right, Boston's turn. There you go, get after it, bud. This hole isn't gonna dig itself. There we go. It's all you, Ave. Woohoo!
A gopher? Oh my goodness.
How's that little gopher to get away?
He's a wild creature.
But why is he not running in the dirt?
He's probably can't see very well because he lives underground. So we'll just move him out of the way. There he goes. Saved a life this morning. Can you believe that that hole is the start of where our house is gonna go, guys? We'll be fine at 4 feet, but he's 6 foot. So I'm like, if we could do it 5 feet, then it seems like it would be way more manageable for him to go put stuff away for me down there.
The foundation guy charges us more, and so they make 6 foot forms and they make 4 foot forms. They don't make a 5 foot form.
Oh, they don't.
So you either have to put a 6 foot form in,
Gotcha.
and then reach down inside, or use a 4 foot form and add 12 inches to the top of it. 20 or 30 yards of cement and then labor.
Right.
So it could cost you $2,000 or $3,000.
I think that's
Probably.
totally
Wow.
worth it,
To do,
don't you?
yeah?
I mean, for you not to hit your head.
This is really like
That's really nice dirt, isn't it, Louise?
Yeah.
It looks like topsoil type dirt.
It's like soil.
Yeah, good topsoil. Really good dirt. No clay.
It's happening.
Hole is being dug.
All right, so he's digging the hole right now. What he's starting with is just taking all of the topsoil off on the footprint of the house. And they're kind of trying to stack that in a couple of locations. That way when they dig down and get the rich soil, that can be repurposed and reused on whether it's the garage or other surrounding areas. So right now they're just taking off the topsoil and then they're gonna dig down. When they dug down, they found a little creature. We're pretty sure it's a gopher. Pretty sure there are a lot of those around here, so we'll be hunting them. But I gotta hand it to Mandy. She was asking me just the other day, hey, is there any way you think we could go deeper on our crawl space? I was like, yeah, you can always go deeper, but it costs more. And I was a little worried about the cost maybe involved with that. We ended up finding out it's anywhere from $2,000, maybe high end $4,000 to take our crawl space from 4 feet to 6 feet, which makes it, for me,
So much more
really
feasible.
manageable because I can just do this under there instead of having to actually get down on my hands and knees and crawl, which I would have had to do previously, or limboed it, you know. So
Not to mention in the wintertime, the kids can go down there and ride bikes and just have a great time when it's cold outside.
oh yeah, like we envisioned that as a play place for them anyway, but now it's more realistic and it's not like the moment they turn 10, 11, they start getting too tall for it. It's 6 feet tall, so it's gonna be a much more utilized space now with that additional height. So thank you, babe. All right, what'd you find, Pace?
I found this bone and it was laying around on our lawn.
Some creature died on our lot.
You want a muffin?
All right, he's already taken all of the topsoil off, and now he's actually digging down deep. They're going 6 feet deep from the top portion of the foundation, and that's what he's doing. I can't believe he's moving this quickly. So at this rate, he'll be done probably midday tomorrow and have the hole dug and the portion for the garage dug. He knows what he's doing, man. He's bumped a stake here and there, and he comes along with the shovel and goes, hammers it back down like absolute precision. These guys are pretty incredible what they do. So we should probably be leaving instead of just sitting here watching these guys, but it's like so much fun. I don't know why, but it's just, gosh, we've been waiting forever for this moment. We're finally here that I just want to soak it up. I think what we'll do is go grab lunch up the street and maybe we'll come back and check it out one last time before we head back home. First things first, bathroom break, always. So on our way to the cafe, Mandy looked at me and she's like, "Are you okay?" Because I guess, what did I look like? I don't know.
Just very serious and kind of solemn.
And I was just like, yeah, I think I need you to pinch me. So it's crazy. Like I'm still wrapping my head around the fact that we are digging our hole right now, like today.
I think one of the things that building a home so far has taught us is a lot of patience, and there's a term we learned called holding the line, but the idea of just kind of staying on course and not letting setbacks or stuff that comes up or permits taking forever or whatever it may be, because it will take longer than you think it will, whatever those things are, not letting them throw you off, but just kind of rolling with the punches and being patient and staying positive and continuing on course. Like, I feel like that's been a really big thing for us, this process.
Yeah, he did fine.
Yeah, there have been plenty moments along the way where we really could have said, you know what, this just isn't supposed to happen because, you know, we keep meeting all these obstacles and all these roadblocks and hang-ups, and, you know, someone said no here, someone said no there. I think sometimes people interpret no's or challenges as signs that it's not right. And, you know, there may be occasions where that is the case, but I think all too often people give up on their dreams or give up on a huge goal they're working on because they meet that resistance, and instead of moving through the resistance, they use it as justification to throw in the towel. And we could have done that a lot of times. We've had a lot of resistance, right, in this process. But when you push through the resistance, there is always a reward at the end. And today our reward is digging the hole and just experiencing that. It doesn't seem real. Like, I'm really like, reach out and pinch me, because it doesn't, it's crazy.
To be at a point where we're actually digging the hole is pretty amazing.
Try to do one-handed. 1, 2.
Nice, girl.
Hold on. Alright, Jade's going rainbow, aka Play-Doh. Tastes like Play-Doh. Jade, are you excited to try that? Let me see, Jade. So you want rainbow? Play-Doh? Oh boy. They say it really tastes like Play-Doh. For all of you who ate Play-Doh as kids, you get to re-enjoy it later in life.
It doesn't taste like just Play-Doh. You taste it.
It doesn't? All right, here, let me get, can I get a bigger scoop?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on tight, 2 hands, hold on tight.
That's right.
There we go.
Dad.
All right.
You like Play-Doh for sure.
All right, let's taste it.
Don't eat it. Don't just eat. Don't just eat it. You might not love it.
I'm not getting the appeal. A lot of people order this. I don't understand. Feeling very confused right now.
Yeah, Dad. And it's like sticky like real Play-Doh. So do they just mix Play-Doh
Is
with
it just that they enjoy the colors? Because
or do they just put it with the
it just... I guess that's the beautiful thing about ice cream, is that there are hundreds of flavors. There's a flavor for everyone, right, babe? For me, I'm pralines and cream, which may sound like a very old person, but I'm just classic that way. I love it. A little traditional. It's my favorite.
Oh,
Boston, this is the one he almost always gets. Mint chocolate chip.
Me and Ava like Huckleberry.
Yeah, Paige and Abe are Huckleberry fans.
Want some chocolate?
I'm a fan of mint chocolate chip. Go ahead and tell us your favorite flavor in the comment section below.
It's like a tongue twister.
We got back from lunch and we now have our very own honey bucket, and the big ditch in front has been filled, at least temporarily. We still need to run like a concrete culvert there across per the county's requirements, but real easy to drive on the lot now, which is awesome. We thought we'd stop back by just one more time because we want to, one, go take a look at the progress of the hole. Look at the mound that he's making over there. And two, I need to actually climb up the pole, and I need to take my time-lapse camera down, which has been recording a lot of nothing over the last couple of weeks, and kind of see how much battery's taken up, how much of the SD card's taken up, so I know how often I'm gonna need to, you know, hop in there and swap that stuff out. So anyway, let's go take a look at the hole. Woo! Look at that hole! Holy cow! Nah, we'll come back later. You guys can jump in later. I don't want to interrupt their work. So we got the topsoil, which is the first about 2 feet, 2 or 3 feet, which is real dark and loamy. And then you got a little bit deeper, you got the red. And we thought it was clay at first, but it's actually quite sandy. It doesn't stick together, it's not too much clay, which is awesome for drainage. Boston, Paige, Ava, Climb back down.
No, I see him. Amazing.
Oh!
Fast.
Why?
I know I don't want to climb so slow.
Did you get dirt in your boots?
So much.
So much dirt in your boots.
I got lots of dirt in my boots. But I got a new sword!
Got a new sword. Jade's catching worms over here.
Ah!
Let me see, Jade. Did you catch one? That's a night crawler.
I got a night crawler. Cool.
Ooh, cool. Oh, there are lots of them. They're all over, huh?
There. There you go, little one.
That's a good sign. Worm castings are really good for gardens.
Right off.
Just a little bit in there, huh? Woo. Boy. I have a friend named Mike Velez, and he wrote a book called On Time and Under Budget. And it's all about project management. I read it back when we managed, marketing and development projects for other clients. And, I had another friend who kind of set the expectation that when he heard we were building, he said, as long as you know that it will take longer than you planned for and cost more than you thought it would, you'll be in good shape. And so far, certainly every stage of the process, every step of the way has taken longer than we expected. And I think, as Mandy was saying earlier, part of getting through this and getting through it in a positive, happy, enjoyable way is just remaining positive and keeping patience in mind. We are still hopeful when it comes to budget that we can do some things to come in at budget or under budget. Time will tell. Things are looking awesome with the hole. Our builder actually went out to meet with a guy who sells fill dirt. We need a 60 foot by 90 foot by 2 foot high, which is about 100 loads of dirt for our septic drain field. So he's going and getting that so that when we're all done digging, they can lay out the drain field, and after that will
What's a drain field? Explain what a drain field is.
Yeah, a drain field. So your septic tank. There's a pipe that goes directly from your home to your septic tank, and that's going to catch all of your solids and whatnot. But from there's a pipe that'll take your fluids out to the drain field, and then from there it just kind of leaches in the soil and goes down, and it basically settles where there's basically a clay level, which can be however many tens of feet down. But that's why, again, our well has to be 100 yards away, and it has to be at least 120 feet deep, so that there's never a chance for any type of contamination between your septic system and your well system. So I haven't told you this yet, babe, but so Scott said that we had everyone lined up, just like boom, 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 boom. But the challenge is it took so long to start digging this hole that now the guy who does the footings and foundation, he's on other projects probably until the end of next week. And so the week following is when that's going to happen. So we're going to have this hole dug and possibly be sitting and waiting for a week. And that's the crazy thing about construction. You can plan it all out. If one sub takes longer than they're supposed to, it can really throw the whole schedule off, because the subs who are following him may have to move on to other projects and come back to yours later. Anyway, fingers crossed we can kind of stay on track here. All right, we're out here at the lot. We just got done with soccer games and we thought we'd come check it out. This is crazy. Oh my gosh, it's so fun. I'm just like giddy right now to see the hole and the actual footprint. It's way more real than when it was just stakes on the lot, right? So we sat and we walked around and walked through where the different areas of the home are, and this is it. They've got the job done, so now we just wait for foundation stuff.
So here it is. Here's the hole. Probably doesn't look that magnificent, but we're so excited.
This is our 6 foot crawl space.
Woo-hoo! And the kids are getting dirty and having fun. It's amazing the color difference here in the wall. It's so dark and then it gets really light.
We wrote her name over here.
Sandy.
Now you write yours down there.
Here it is. It's so pretty. The babies are sleeping in the van. It's gonna be awesome. I think one of the things that building a home so far has